Hi, this is Pam McCarley. I am your new Tennessee Division District President, and I am here with Pat Anderson, your immediate past president, and Tim Witherite, your new president-elect. And we're very excited about this coming year for the Tennessee District, and we wanted to kind of share some thoughts with you. So we're going to kick it off with Pat Anderson. Go ahead, Pat.
Good morning. Hope y'all are doing well and doing lots of projects and great things in your community. This year, we will have at least two clubs that will be celebrating significant numbers of years in the Exchange Club. Jonesboro, Arkansas, will be celebrating 75 years. Yay! How exciting is that? To have been in Exchange 75 years. And then the Greater Memphis Club will be celebrating a lesser number, but just as great, 45. And how many of your clubs have been in that long? That is some phenomenal numbers for the Tennessee district. Along with that comes reporting projects. And I know that all of you are doing lots of projects. Some of you are reporting those, and some of you are not so good at reporting those. So we would like to encourage you to begin to report your projects early this year. It takes one project in each of the categories and two additional projects to earn the National Service Award. And we know that all of you are doing at least that much. Our National Service Awards are community service, youth, Americanism, and our national project is the prevention of child abuse. So those are the four categories that we report projects in. So we hope that you will have a great year celebrating whatever year it is that you've been in Exchange, whether it's 3 years, 10 years, 15 years, or 75 years. And we hope that you have a great year.
Okay, thank you, Pat. I'd like to talk a little bit about the Midwinter Conference. The Midwinter Conference will be December 3rd this year, so mark that on your calendar. We're going to have a great Midwinter Conference. We're excited. We hope we see you there. And we're also going to have a good convention. So be sure to be checking with your division director and make sure you get communication on when those will happen. Of course, we do have, like I said, the midwinter is scheduled, but the convention, we'll be getting with you on the date for that. And you'll be hearing more about those. So be sure to look for any communication on those. One of the things Pat talked about was reporting. And I'd like you to think about reporting. A lot of times we say we want the clubs to report. And when I've been to the clubs, even in my club, I think I've heard, we don't want to report. Um, I report and then I get a badge or something, and we're not doing it for the recognition. We don't want to do it for the recognition. We do it for our communities. And, that's okay. But I want you to think about it in a couple different ways. One of the things is Exchange was built on exchanging ideas. And when you are exchanging ideas in your club locally, you get a lot of things done. You have the power to exchange ideas and come back with ideas better than what you alone may have thought of. And you do a lot of good work in your community, and a lot of good things really happen. The clubs is really where everything happens. The best things, the projects happen within the clubs. So you share a lot of ideas there. When you report, then you're sharing your ideas, not from just the local level, but to the district level and also to the national level. So when you share to the district level, then those ideas are being shared with 30 clubs across the district. not just within your local club. So Jonesboro has had a lot of growth this year. And so they've, I'm sure, had a lot of ideas about how do you recruit new members. We have a club that's closing this year. Now, what if, just think, what if the Jonesboro Club had reported an idea on how they recruited some of their members? And one of the members in that club that is closing had seen one of those ideas and thought, hey, that's a good idea. And they took it back to their club, and that turned around their club. They actually started recruiting members using that idea and got enough energy to save their club. So reporting isn't just for recognition. Reporting is part of what Exchange does. It exchanges ideas. And so instead of thinking, well, I just have to report that idea, it's just a job. It's not just a job. It's sharing ideas with other exchange clubs and helping them come up with different ways of doing things. So that's what we want you to think about. And when you do report things, yeah, you do get patches from Exchange, and you should be proud of those patches and put them up in some way that you can display, because that's a great way when you recruit members to show them all the projects that you've done. Because you can tell somebody, hey, we do a lot of projects, but when you can show them, hey, these are all the projects we did last year and the year before and the year before, that's powerful. So we really want you to report. And those are some of the reasons, not just for the task of it, not just for, we want to know what everybody's done, but for some of those reasons. So please, report your projects. You guys are doing a great job. You're making everything happen. Be proud of it. Help other clubs out. Use it for recruiting. That's what we want you to do. This year, at the division level, we've got several committees together. We've got a convention committee. We've got a public relations committee. We've got some various committees. And a lot of time for district, we don't do a great job of recruiting either. It's difficult for us to recruit. So what I'd like to do is, if anyone is interested in what does the district do, would I ever want to work with district? We go to the clubs and we say, do you want to work at the district? It's a 2-year term. A lot of people kind of shy away. Well, I don't even know what they do, and I'm going to have to do that for 2 years. I don't know. Well, you can join one of these committees. And if you join the committee, it gives you an idea of what we do at district. And you don't necessarily have to come to the district meetings. These committees are going to work in Zoom. They're going to work by phone call. And that's going to give you an idea of what the district is and what the district does. So if you are interested in one of these committees, I want you to get in touch with me, get in touch with your division director or whoever, and we'd love for you to be on one of the committees. We've got public relations, we've got awards, we've got convention committee, and I think I have another one, but anyway, we'll get we'll get with you on those. And I really wish, if you have some kind of an interest, you would get in touch with us, because we would love to have you on one of those. And now we have our president-elect, Tim Witherite, that would like to speak to you. Go ahead, Tim.
Good morning, everyone. Tim Witherite. I'm your new president-elect for the Tennessee District, if you don't know who I am. It's glad to be here with Pam and Pat. We are looking forward to a good year. I am too. We have a lot of things planned. I know in our club, and I'm sure your clubs too. Everybody's got a busy schedule coming up. The thing I want to talk about is market ourselves. We need to market ourselves. the best we can. We need to get out in our communities, whether it be in person, on a website, or on our Facebook page. Your club should have a Facebook page. I know we finally put one up, and it's we've gotten a lot of community involvement, especially with a particular fundraising event we're going to have coming up here in the fall. And we need to get out there and market ourselves. I mean, how many of you have heard this? What's Exchange? They have no idea. Is that like Rotary? You know, how many times you heard that? We've been around longer than Rotary, yet people know who Rotary is, but so many people don't seem to know what Exchange Club is. And that's maybe some degree our fault. We need to get out there and let them know who we are, what we do, the things we do for the community, and just like we're saying, reporting, it goes back to that too. Make it known what we do and why we do it. The other thing I want to talk about too is inviting members, inviting friends, just have them come by a meeting. That's what you always tell them. Just come by, no obligation. Just come by, sit and see what you think. Come by the meeting, listen to what we have to say, and see if it interests you. And a lot of times they do. The ones we have had do that. More often than not, they take membership papers with them. So don't be afraid to invite somebody. Anybody, friends, neighbors, relatives, whatever. Make sure we get ourselves out there in the community and let people know what we do, because we do a lot. All the clubs do a lot more than most people understand. A lot of times, like we say, we don't even know what the other clubs are doing because some don't report very well. So we got to make sure we get our accomplishments out there to everyone, so they know what we're doing and why we're here, and what our good works are and what our purpose is. And that's basically all what I want to say. And I want to welcome everybody to a new year, and we're looking forward to a new year. I know over here in our area, we're working on one, possibly two new clubs over in the Cookeville, Crossville area. We'll see what happens. Hopefully things will come together this year. Thank you very much. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, everyone. We hope you got some good information from this, and you will see us again soon. Bye.